They got so many away games at the start of the season.
They've got 4 of the first 5 are away from home, and a couple of those are against Arsenal. I think Arsenal and Chelsea. It's because of their ground redevelopment.
Yeah, exactly. So you're behind the 8 ball already. They're not going to be good enough.
Confidence is not going to do
It's not my job to give them any confidence, is it?
It's one thing giving them a bit of confidence, but isn't it another thing just making sure that people have realistic expectations? I mean, Ollie said as well. He said, "I was fuming when people said we wouldn't get 10 points this season." So then I got the fixture list and I thought, my God, where are we going to get 10 points?
He's trying to keep it real, isn't he? He's trying to keep it a happy medium that says the one thing that probably terrifies him, Jeff, and I know Tom was touched on 7 new players. Yeah, behind the scenes, Ian Holloway will be pumping away at the players, saying, come on, I want more from you. Let's look at it. Let's go and enjoy it. The pure adrenaline. Never mind the lack of talent compared to what they're playing against, because there is quite a big gap there. But, you know, he's got to get the best out of the Charlie Adams and the new signings, Harewood, people like that. He's got to demand, and he'll be doing that behind the scenes. But the terrifying thing for him, Jeff, is that in stark reality, with the problems of not being able to play a home game in the stadium, is that they could get a couple of serious hammerings. And if you end up, by the time you're getting your first home game, the whole feel-good factor's collapsed on you. Yeah. And that's so worry for him, and that's why he's down at times when he comes across this way. But believe me, behind the scenes, we know what like he is. You'll be bubbling away at him.
I mean, I was with him last May, and he was out. He didn't have a job last May. Now he's managing in the Premiership. I mean, he's so enthusiastic. You just hope he stays like that, because it don't matter who you are, Jeff. No one wants to keep on getting tonked every week, 4 and 5.
But he could have done with a bit more support, couldn't he? I mean, you know, he said the chairman's grip on money is better than a top gymnast on the high bars. You know. The chairman said the club's going to be run in the same way as it always is. Well, that's well and good. But, you know, surely you owe it to the fans and to Ian Holloway just to have a bit of a go, at least.
Yeah, you do. And he's probably done that. He's bought in a few free transfers and stuff just to get his numbers up. I know. And I think he's basically admitted that they're not going to stay up. And they want to be sound financially. They want to get the ground sorted out. I don't think they've even got a training ground. They've not, I think, try and finance a new training ground maybe out of the money that they get. But make sure the club's in a decent situation financially, so that the likelihood is they are going to go back down. When they do, be in a position where maybe, if they do go down, they'll have a few quid to spend in the Championship next season to give them a chance to come back up again. And
you know, from Ian Holloway's point of view now, you know, he wants to be taken as a serious football manager, but you know, I don't think he's got anything to prove, because what he achieved last season was nothing short of miraculous. We know he's a proper serious football manager, even though he entertains us and amuses us.
And give him the time. Don't please let the likes of Blackpool go like that and say after 3 months or whatever at Christmas time, oh, we need a new manager. Hold on a minute. This guy's fantastic. He's top class. Let him see it.
But I think he had to go through the process himself of rebuilding his confidence and his reputation. And he obviously done that remarkably to get Blackpool into the situation they're now in.
I mean, he says as well, he said, if we go to Chelsea and lose by a world record score, it wouldn't bother me. I just look at my tactics. He's just what about Wigan? Goal to tell you about at the DW Stadium, and all those doubters who thought that Blackpool would be whipping boys this season, including Phil Thompson, may be proved wrong.
That's terrible, Jeff, but you're right. But it was incredible because Harewood's gone, they've been caught out, they give the ball away to Wigan. They broke Blackpool down the right-hand side. Ball's crossed right across the face of it from Harewood. And there's Gary Taylor Fletcher on the left-hand side. Puts it in the back of the net. 1-0 to the Tangerines.
Ian Holloway once said every dog has its day, and right now I feel like going woof, and I bet that's just what he's doing at present in the conference. I mean, I almost jumped out of my seat then. What's happened, Thompson?
Well, I said it could have been 2 or 3. It is now 2, and it's Marlon Harewood on his debut. He's got the ball. It's not good defending at all. On the corner of the box, holds it up, comes inside with it. Nobody closes him down. He's able to get a shot in. Kirkland gets a hand to it, and it just goes inside the post. 2-0 Blackpool, fully deserved.
Marlon Harewood on his debut with his first Premier League goal in 2.5 years. He hasn't played much football in that time, it's true, but April 2008 was when he last got his name on the score sheet in the Premier League. Absolute dream start for the new boys to the Premier League. Nobody gave Ian Holloway's side a chance. Not a chance. But, well, I was going to tell you they scored 2 goals. But right now, the Tangerine Army are up in arms again, Phil Thompson.
Said it could be 2 or 3. It is 3 now. And it's Hayward who scored again. And they're in disarray at Wigan. It's a great chance. Chance here. Kirkland saves it, but it comes out to the side. People are trying to get back on the line. Hayward, from a bit of an angle, makes it 3-0 to the Tangerines. And the supporters are going absolute wild.
Well, Ian Holloway thought his current side, wouldn't be good enough to stay in the Championship this season, let alone the Premier League. They are proving him absolutely wrong. Bit of psychology, maybe, in all of those comments that Holloway's been making during the course of this week. They are in dreamland, those Blackpool supporters, but goodness knows what Wigan supporters will make of it. 13 years since a promoted side won their opening game and were then relegated. So this bodes well for Blackpool. They could cause an upset by staying in the division. Just 37 games to go. Mansfield, a little time to adapt. 53 years since Blackpool have been top of the top division, but that's where they are right now. Second goal, and Blackpool supporters who were in dreamland, well, I just don't know where you are right now. Listen to the scoreline coming in from the DW Stadium. Wigan 0, Blackpool 4. Phil Thompson.
And it is, the ball's come in. I think he might have took a bit of a deflection, but Baptiste on the right-hand side, the right back, he's still attacking, Jeff. He's right up on the right-hand side. Whips the ball in, might have took a bit of a deflection. Chris Kirkland deceived on the near post, and the ball's in the back of the net. Listen to it. Wigan 0, Blackpool 4.
Well, you better hope it's taken a deflection, because otherwise Chris Kirkland will be most unhappy about it. What a day it has been. Blackpool fans, take a look at the top of the table. Oh, look at that. Absolutely marvellous. First time in the top flight since 1971, and they are top of the Premier League today after a 4-0 win at Wigan. It's 53 years since that's happened, that they've been top of the top flight. Should we just leave it there for a moment or two? You Blackpool fans, you can just savour it. Not sure how long they're going to be there for, but hey, today was the day that Blackpool fans have been looking forward to, and how they will savour it. Let's hear from the scoreline. And I suppose Phil Thompson, really now, we should be asking whether they'll make the Champions League or just Europe.
Absolutely. Well, didn't Hull do that?
Yeah. No question that tonight Blackpool will have its biggest Saturday night party since, well, last Saturday. But tonight they'll be raising their Jägermeister bombs and Malibus and Cokes to Ian Holloway and his table-topping side. Bye-bye.